Hi. Dun, 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 dun. How we? How's you guys' day? I'm so tired of the rain. That's all it does. It just rain, rain, rain. It's good. That is good. That's good to hear. Hi. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. It's my first time back since March of this year. Because I used to come on here a lot. And I was like, you know what? Let me just step back. I've just seen what's new, to be honest. Thank you for the donut. Let's see. Swipe left to close. Because so much has changed. I don't know what is what or even how to operate this live. It's like I'm starting back over. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Oh. My hair got longer. I don't be doing nothing to it. I really don't. I don't be noticing. I guess until I do my hair, like I retighten it, I say, ooh, why my arms hurt? Because I be like stretching it out. But yes, I guess you could say it's getting longer. Because I want to curl it. But I just I wasn't sure what type of curls I wanted. What's up, what's up, what's up? Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. If you're new, welcome. Because I'm new to you guys. Like I said, I have been on live since March of this year. It was time to peel back. Because I'm like, too many crazy stuff was happening. And I was right. That doesn't mean that I'll be back for good. Because I just show up and let you guys know that I'm still here. Because I know it's been a minute since my fans seen me. A lot of changes happen. Good changes. Because we always growing and thriving and expanding. That's what I've been doing for the past going on 4 months. A lot has changed. Anybody want a free reading? Because y'all is awfully quiet. Don't be scared. I'm not going to bite. All right. Because I just finished up with a client. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the mood to read. Are you doing questions? Yes. And I make sure I be on my best behavior. So post your question. If you want to hear realness. What I hear from Chris within next week. Does he smoke? Or do you smoke? Well, I pick up smoke. Or somebody with a breathing problem. Right here. I don't know if you got asthma or what. Let's see Chris gonna call you. Because this is you right here looking at your phone. Waiting on Chris to call you. He'll call you when he's in trouble. Because he wants you to rescue him. Who's next? He knows I will too. Yes. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. Hey, what's up? What's up? I can't even read that. Some comments were filtered. Top comment within, then it just says space to review and approve. I have no idea. Miss Tora, I miss you, babes. I miss you guys too. Well, I miss my true fans. I don't miss the whole chaotic stuff. Y'all was doing a little bit too much. Doing a little bit too much. But I'm always here. I'm on Etsy. That's where I'm getting a lot of my clients. Because, with my gifts and stuff, I just do paid reading only. But I feel generous today. Because I just finished with a client and she was asking me about her pet that passed. And I really liked it. Her pet had a lot to say. And then yesterday I had another client. She lost her husband. And she actually broke down in front of me. And but the whole point of the sessions was just beautiful. But yeah, if you're interested in like a one-on-one, it'll be through a Zoom. Click the link in my bio, Etsy, and take it to the Etsy shop. Intuitive Miss Tora 1111 have almost 500 sales. So yes, you go live on Etsy. No, you can't go live on Etsy. It's a marketplace. I just post my services there. And I only offer like Zoom session only. So it'll be like a one-on-one. So, because I did like written service. Like I was offering a whole lot. And then I decided to like do strictly Zoom only. I may be filtered. You probably are. It used to be back in March, like I was able to see the comments and then TikTok would have the ability of me clicking it, like approve and disapprove it, but I can't see it. Like I said, I haven't been on TikTok since why is it October? I meant to say March. So I'm like relearning. Yes, so we can do yes, book a session. Cause you know how good I am. Look at all the views. Look at all the comments. May I get a carpool? That's not how it works. I don't operate like that. You'll find out real quick. I'm not like other people. I'm a whole different beast or witch. Okay, I'm a whole different beast and a witch. So I don't do no whole carpool. You're just gonna have to post your question. Just post your question. Just be straight up. Because I'm gonna be straight up with you. Would I be in a new, healthy, long-term relationship soon? Let's see if you worked on yourself first. And as soon as I said that, this card came upside down. So basically, before you get in a new, healthy relationship, you got to start working with yourself internally. And what does that look like? Stop being so giving. Stop letting these men talking to you all crazy. Because that's what happened. You let these men control you in a sense, and they be popping off at the mouth. You got to set boundaries. That's what you need to do before you sit here and requesting to be in a long-term relationship. Once you set those boundaries, you will feel so much happier because right now you're not happy and you settle for less, and you need to stop that. Right here, you crying. Stop crying. You better listen. You better look at Cardi B and them. That's the type of timing you need to be on. Don't be listening to gorilla stuff. Like, no, you're not on that type. That's coming, but you on Cardi B time. What the situation you going through? Yeah. I feel like that's your ancestor came through, or some type of spirit came through to give you that message. Let's see. Next. Will I be moving next year? May. Yep. Talks about leave. But where are you going to go? Why you want to leave? Because you're already contemplating. This is you contemplating. You say you want to leave, but you don't. Something have to give. First, start in a new area. Okay. So that means you gotta let go a lot of things. You can't take everything. Will I find true love soon? Why my ear hurt? Do you feel like somebody running their mouth about you? Somebody talking about you. I feel like your question is being redirected. So this talks about a child right here, and then it talks about someone's asking you for money. And you have to lie to them, saying that you ain't got no money. Or it could be the other way around. Oh, by the way, I don't control what information comes to me. So basically, your question got redirected. Yep, that's you right there. Is Nick been unfaithful to me? And if so, how so? We're not finna play that little games. I'm not finna do that with you. I'm not. You know if he been unfaithful. He was unfaithful the first time and you didn't do anything about it. Please don't come on my live and try to do a test question. That's a big no-no. Dun, 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 dun. That was never issued last time. I don't know what last time you referred to. I don't know if you got me mistaken by somebody else. Because like I said, I haven't been on here since March. So I have no idea what you're saying. Maybe you should get off live. Make me. You don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, you do what I tell you to do. You say you can make me get off live, then make me. Because obviously I know what I'm talking about because you feel some type of way. But it's okay. I know I am. Oh. I guess we just go ahead and entertain you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is Sabrina still interested in me after today? Let me see. Are you doing that to make her jealous of you? She feels, yes, because I see a J. Yes, 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 ma'am. Boring. Block. How so? How so? You know. I ain't finna go there with you. You already know. You like it. You like it. Put a smile on your face. Guess I could log out on here. You know what you was doing. You're very clever. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. Did she send me that email? She did not send me the email. Let me see. You got that girl stressing out. Because you talk to somebody else. Oh, thank you. Sending love right back to you as well. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. I guess I'll go ahead and do this. Sorry to got cut off. Did you mention something else? No, I didn't mention anything else. You are welcome. Why did it revert back to this? Zoom. So yes, my name is Miss Tori. I'm more of just a tarot. Okay, yeah. Okay. I have to go. And yeah, if you guys are interested in book a one-on-one, hey, what's up? What's up? But if you guys are interested in a one-on-one session with me, live Zoom, just click the link in my bio, and it take you to Linktree, and then the first link it'll take you to my Etsy shop, and yeah, and then we'll talk like this live, one-on-one. Okay, that should. Okay. And what is her name? Mary. All right. So yes, my name is Miss Tori. Some type of way, like you in charge and stuff. Yeah.
I do have a ring that has his ashes in it, but I don't wear a cross.
Oh, okay.
Does he have any insight on that?
Anytime soon.
Like cheese or like meat or bread?
You leave a drink out?
No.
Oh, his favorite dish, right?
Yeah. I just like leave out little food offerings.
Oh, that explains the altar. I am doing good. How about you? You do it at 9, right?
At night. Mm-hmm.
At 9 o'clock? 9.
Around there, like 9, 10 o'clock.
Oh, says right there, 9.
Oh, wow.
And I see, he just showed me this. That's all I see. Okay, so that downloaded. You just get off of work? How was your day at work? Can you provide me your email? That is good. I'm glad you had a good day. You ready for the 4th of July? Let's see, maybe if I do it like this. Hi. Yes, I want to see my grandkids at Woodland Park for the fireworks. Hopefully it don't rain. 'Cause I think over here where I'm at, I think it's going to rain. It's like, man. I know it always does. Yeah. Because you can't trust the weather app. Hmm. Okay, so that is that. Where Ruben in things so you can get back with him? Let me see. Not not anytime soon. He just gonna get tired of her in 4 months. This came out sideways. All right, what's the other login? Oh, I want to thank you for being honest. Where Nathan's feeling lies. It's been out there for a while. Whenever I do, okay. Mark is on red. We are together, but they are just friends that he hides and lies about. Friends with benefits? Got it. Player, he gonna get tired of her. You'll see something in 4 months. When you type too fast, really. Let's see. Let's see. Dang, that's it. Oh my God, where you been? It's so nice seeing you. I don't come on TikTok like this. I'll show up every blue moon. I've been on Etsy. That's where I've been. And doing other things. Been starting a class, have sessions with people. I'm doing a lot. So TikTok for me at that time, the era where I was exploring my spiritual gifts in real time. It was a fun time to test out a lot of things, explore a lot of things, and it was good when it lasts. It really was. But I felt like, because I told you I could feel things before it comes to fruition. So I felt like I outgrew TikTok, in which I absolutely am. Because I felt like towards the end, people was not. I get it, like people in this tarot reading and stuff like that. You got everybody that wants to be a tarot reader and all the other stuff. I mean, to each of its own. But for me, I'm very gifted, and people like me are very hard to find, and a lot of us are kept hidden from the public. So I have to be careful who I use my gifts on, because um, I mean, I allowed it being taken advantage of, and I enjoy what I did, but it got too much. So I had to step back and reassess and start finding people who appreciate what I do. Because I'm not responsible for people's happiness and stuff like that. I'm not responsible for that. And no one is. You are responsible for your own happiness. I don't care if you're married, if you got kids or whatever. It's your job and responsibility to make yourself happy. And yes, I understand that people love it when I come on live and stuff like that, but towards the end, I really wasn't feeling it. I didn't enjoy it as I did in the beginning. So now I'm at that point where people are paying to see me. So there's maybe time from time I'll come on here, which it's been since March that I come over here and just, hang out with you guys like, hey, I'm still here. But if you truly want to talk to me and stuff like that, you will pay for my time. You'll pay for my services. And you should not expect a free reading every time I jump on live, or expect me to be on live, because I was contemplating even to like pop up, to be honest. And no, I will not be coming on live every single day. I won't, because like I said, I already outgrew TikTok by a whole lot. YouTube's kind of like on pause, which I still post videos of a session with clients, so you guys can see it. But as far as like interaction stuff and the way the world is, like I said, I pick up stuff before things happen. Like I told you guys, beginning of this year, the theme of this year is WTF. I told you guys in January, because soon as midnight comes on January the 1st, I get the massive downloads. And look how everything just transpired, which is amazing. Like, wow, like my prediction really came true. So, which is going to continue that way. And we in this cycle of change. Out with the old, in with the new. There's things that I agree and disagree on. I'm not going to go into it. But it's a lot by being exposed. And I feel like we have this old rules, and because we're in a different time, that those rules need to be broken and it needs to be reconstructed. So I think people got too comfortable with the old. And you can see everybody's resistant in change. Can change be good? Yes. Other changes, not so sure about it. So, yeah, it's very, very interesting in the times that we live in. But I'm not like most people. I don't pick a side. I just see things for what it is and where it's heading towards. Like this whole P. Diddy stuff, I just don't understand how people are just shocked. I mean, it just made it, to me, it's like common sense. Like with everything that was lining up, like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So I already kind of predicted that. But I don't want to come on here and give my predictions either, because I know that's a popular thing of people post their predictions and stuff. And then they take that and they post it on their store and say it's their own. So, yeah. But, yes, people like me who's very gifted in a sense, some of us, we choose to be not necessarily behind the scene, but we like to be on low cut. And those who need us will eventually find us. So, but yes, do not expect me to come on TikTok live. Don't sit there and wait. So, yep. Because this may be my last time on TikTok. Like, I'm not going to be sad if it goes away. I'm not insinuating that's going to go away. Because I'm fine. I already set myself up where people can find me. It's just going to be a little bit harder to find me. And that's the whole point. I stepped out on faith and booked a trip to Florida. Will it be worth it for me? Then why you book in the first place? See, I don't understand. See, this is a clear example where I have outgrown these type of questions, because I feel like you're not genuine with this question. I mean, you think you are, but you're really not. It's more of like, I just want to ask a question just because. And this is why I don't really do free reading. This is why I don't really go on live. Because you already know the answer. To me, that was a stupid question that you posted, to be honest. It's very stupid. And I'm being honest. And then you could be upset all you want to. Because I literally don't care. Because it was stupid for you to ask me that question. Because stuff like that, like, really, it doesn't make any freaking sense to me. Like, you say you book a trip, then you asking, was it worth it? Then why in the world would you book a trip if you didn't think it was worth it? Clear example again why I don't really do the reading on TikTok Live. Jamel, will Fresh Start email me by Friday? Who's Fresh Start? Oh my God, you're beautiful. Your hair's grown so long. Happy to see you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good to see you too. Good to see you. But don't expect me to be coming back on here. I have outgrown TikTok a whole lot. I may show up every blue moon. But trust and believe, I'm just showing up today because I just felt like it. But yeah, I be thinking my hair length would be the same. I don't be thinking it be growing. I don't be do nothing to it. Yeah, because too many chaos is going on. And I picked it up back in March. I'm like, the energy is going to get crazier. That's why I dipped out. I dipped out. Because I see stuff. I was like, nope, I can't do it. This is too much. I'm like, y'all gonna have to find me on Etsy. Which the link is in my bio. Y'all can find me on there. Hey, how are you? What's your question? Your next question. Well, I just separated from my husband. What? Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Dang. I ain't feel like I was gone that long, then y'all just start falling apart. No. But are you doing okay overall? Me too, but it needed to be done. 25 years. Yes, I'm okay. So y'all just figuring out, like, you working on yourself, and then y'all gonna figure out if y'all want to continue with the marriage or permanently go your separate ways. Anger issues, nope. Understandable. I'm just new to your page, so I guess I should introduce myself. I don't need you to introduce yourself. I'm not like most readers. I'm a different breed. Because I read you. The moment you spoke or the moment you enter into my life, I already read you. Because I felt like that question was more of a check in the block. Like, that's custom courtesy, right? You actually had a question. So that's why I said, what is your question? Because I get straight to the point. Your eyebrows are beautiful. Thank you. And no, I don't get them done. Just naturally born with these eyebrows. I don't do that whole brushing and coloring. I can't even wear no makeup. Like, I don't know. I just be caking it. Because y'all be doing some contour lines and stuff. I was like, that's too much. Yeah. Thank you. But I'm glad that you're okay. And good for you for saying enough is enough. You are welcome. When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. Running out of love. You know the song. You know the song. I know I don't mess it up. Yep. I know that feeling. You're a public notary. Ooh, congratulations. That's good. Yeah, I'm a notary too, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, I gotta do this much work? Nah, I'm good. But that's good. That's good. Notary is really good. I mean, I tried. I had an LLC. I had everything. I had no problem getting clients. It's just I didn't want to do it. Something in me was like, no. So, there's this girl. She's really amazing. It's Notary to Notary. Her name is Vanessa. She's really good. She's really good. And she give you all the tips and tricks and everything. And she actually help you get more clients and stuff like that. Like where clients just automatically comes to you. But Notary 2, like the number 2, Notary. But yes. And she's always giving out. She always have classes and stuff. I think her last one, something, I can't remember. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Because I know remote notary is hot. What is that she said? That you can swear people in before the court hearing begin. I forgot the proper name for it, but I guess as a notary, you can do that. Like when I first started with her, this was like a few months ago, Ashley, she was drilling me. She made me feel this small because she was like, you got to know this stuff, which understandably you do because, wrong move can, cost you your license and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to remote. Yeah. Aposties, I think I'm saying it correctly. That's that one. You could just charge people. There's no set price. Field inspection is another one. Those things I can remember on top of my head. I'd rather see people in person. Yes. Like this one girl, and people be sleeping on a nursing home. People be sleeping. Because I think everybody wants to do like the mortgage because, it pays you, those big monies and stuff. But if you want something simple, meet people where they're at, face-to-face is good. Yeah, try the nursing home. And they say always answer your phone. Always answer it. But yeah. But if you need help, like getting clients and stuff, I highly recommend her. Highly, highly recommend her. If you make sure you have a Google page. Yep. I felt bad because I didn't feel bad, but I don't like leaving people hanging like that, but I just stopped talking to her. It's not anything that she did. She has a beautiful spirit. And she's very, very passionate about what she does. I'm planning to vacation to Great Wolf Lounge. Ooh, this month? Have fun. Cause the last one I went to was I think in Texas. Yeah. That was a few years ago. I told my kids that I was gonna take them to one. Yes, the indoor water park, yes. Yeah, I know about Williamsburg. I think that's I think it's like an hour or two from where I'm at. But I haven't been to that one yet. Yep. Doing things that I like to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. I always have to travel to do what I want to do. Because around here, everybody just want to eat and just I won't say party. I mean, it is, but it isn't. To me, it feels, I don't know how to explain it. It's like people are stuck in time. And it's like there's more to life than to eat because you can make so many dishes and there's so many foods that you could freaking eat, but god dang, really? So that's that. And then oh, we could do R&B, we could do old school music. Sometimes it be too goddamn old, like the 1960s. I mean, no offense, or 1930s and stuff. I'm like, come on now, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I'm not saying that's not okay, but it's just not my rhythm. So I have to travel, like in the DMV area or Virginia Beach. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with no old school, but it's like you see the same people. It's the same vibe. I don't know. And then, and I learned that people in the area, they don't really welcome outsiders. Like, I'm not from here. I'll tell you a crazy story. So I went to this business event, and where we wear masks and stuff. And so I was, of course, because I'm part of the club and stuff like that. And I keep getting this dirty look. I mean, when you are very spiritual and your energy is high, that comes with it because people just look at you in a certain way. So it was my mentor, which she didn't do her goddamn job. Basically, I make her look good. But anyways, she was there, and I, greeted her and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, she was really happy to see me. It was a good vibe. So I guess her friend was like, oh, let's take a picture. I was like, okay. So the three of us took a picture using her phone. And once she snapped the picture, I said, oh, can you send it to me? All right, I have to verify. I said, can you send it to me? She was like, oh, no, you have to contact her so she can send it to you. Now, mind you, B-I-T. I'm like, you got a picture of me on your phone. So you telling me I got to go to your friend, my mentor, to get the picture you just took of us? Like, what? Like, that is weird. Yeah. I was like, no. No. And then I went to this party. Yes. And I went to this party. It was like a 90s theme, and I had dressed up. I had the glasses with the flip. I had like the cap. I had I was looking very 90s. And as soon as I walked into this place, I got all the negative energy thrown at me. And everybody was giving me a dirty look. I was like, what? And no one really, because I try to be friendly, and everybody was like in a clique. And we were supposed to be like, coming together, but they weren't feeling that. I was like, dang. But luckily, the girl I sat next to, she wasn't from the area, but we clicked. And then the guy, he was out here. He was from Atlanta, which should have been a red flag. And because he came up to the bar where I was at, he was like, "You so beautiful. Have a man ever ate your?" I said, "What?" He said, "You never had no man put his toes in his mouth." I'm like, "What?" It just out of the blue, like he wasn't a gentleman. I mean, if you want to, get down with it, then we could do that. But you from, even I'm from Georgia, but I'm not from Atlanta. And I was like, no. And so, of course, I played a little game with him. So I flirted with him and all that stuff. I told girl that I just met, like, I'm leaving with him. And so He was like, "Oh, let me take you out." I'm like, "Okay." So he took me out to a restaurant. I can't parallel park for nothing. Yeah, that's how he greeted me. Yes. And I let him park my car because I can't parallel park to save my life. Like, I need 4 or 5 spaces of cars to be like, for me to park. And so he parked my car and stuff. And then we went into the restaurant. And I was like, Spirit, give me some information about him. Spirit was like, no. Oh, you'll find out. I was like, dang. I said, when I need you, you're supposed to give me the information. But when I don't say anything, you always give me information. So this is me like talking to Spirit. Spirit was like, no, not give me anything. Just enjoy. And so I went back to the table and sat down. And then he talking about his 2 baby mamas. He's like, he just bought his baby mama a new car and he always take her on vacation. Then he talk about how, his other baby mama, she has locks too. The other one was bald headed. And he had a lot going on. He had a lot. And he said it's hard for him to date because women don't want to date him because of his baby mama. I'm like, yeah, it'll be weird. You said you just went on a vacation and you trying to take me on vacation, but you invite both of your baby mamas. And then last week you bought her a new car so she could just be quiet. Because only thing you think about is your child. I mean, I get that, but dang, she's using you like an ATM. I would use you too. I was like, and it's not like an old car. I think it was like a 2025 that he bought her. And I don't know, he was being extra. He was praying. I had some fish. I forgot what type it was. He cut my fish. He took the bones out of the fish. I was like, look, I guess he thought he gonna get some that night. No. So I let him do all of that because I'm in my feminine energy. I enjoyed it, and he paid for it, of course, with the company's credit card. And then so after that was said, we was leaving, and I went to the I was about to leave because early in the morning I had to I was in the military, so I had to do what's called clearing, or I don't know had to offboarding. Okay, so I had to offboard. So there's a lot of things that I had to do. So one of them was I had to turn in my military gear, and that started like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and here it is, it's 9 at night. So and it's like a 30-minute drive. So I told him like I can't just, go in a hotel with you and start doing the stuff. Like, I just can't because I get up in the morning. He was like all sad and stuff. I'm like, nah. And then the next day, of course, I went, offboarding. And we were supposed to meet up that night, but he got off too late. And my spirit was like, nope, I ain't doing it. Because he was like, oh, can you drive to come see me? No, sir, I don't drive to come see men's. No. Back in the day when I was unhealed and I was hoeing stuff, yeah. Okay, you may able to catch me. Thankfully I got out alive because one guy he did, he like, yeah. It was in the woods too. No, true story. Yeah. But I was like, no, it's already late and I don't feel like driving. And he was like, well, my flight leaves tomorrow. I said, okay, well, have a nice flight. Click. He was so sad. And then 4 days later, he texted me. He was like, hey, I didn't even respond. I just blocked. Yeah, I was pretty savage back then. Like I said, that was my unhealed days. think the worst thing I did was bought a fake pregnancy test and told a guy that I was pregnant. Still to this day, he think we got a child. See, that's why I can't date. I can't date in this dating pool anymore. I just can't. I'm dating with intentions. I just let guys come to me. I don't be looking. I told myself, I told Spirit, I say I'm done with being a player. I don't even going to try. Yeah. So I had to really sit with myself and ask. I had to figure out what is that I want out of a relationship. But there's some things I had to work on, which I have been doing that for quite some time. But I'm at that point now that I am ready to settle. And I have been seeing signs after signs. Because I feel like a lot of females are settling just for any and everything, to include having a lavender wedding, meaning the person that you married, they like the same partner, the same. I'm trying to paraphrase on here because you know how sensitive this app is. Like the same gender, and even though the other person is a hetero, person, they was like, well, I like them practically because of their money, and they get to connect with them on their feminine side. That's the main reason that I see it. But yeah. But yeah, I do feel like people are settling. And they sacrifice part of themselves. Even looking at my the person that I was with, my last boyfriend, been what, 2 years, 3 years? He told me his dark secret, and it's pretty it was unfortunately that happened to him, but I felt like it was pretty it was unfortunately that happened to him, but I felt like part of him is into that. So I didn't tell him because he's a Cancer, because you know how Cancer men are. Like, you be better off being with a man than being with a female. Because I already picked that up. Because I could never, not just me or any woman could satisfy him. Because only thing he did was make us women a user. So it's like suppressing. I remember we was in Atlanta because he had class. And we was in a hotel, and we went to the elevator. We went to like a third floor. And of course the elevator opened, and we was going into our room. And then we seen these, couples came towards us, and they was very affectionate. It didn't bother me. I thought it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And he just started acting all weird, like, ugh, that's nasty. And why they gotta do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dang, you that sensitive? Like, it's not that serious. It's really not. So I knew at that moment, like, yeah, this ain't gonna last. But he told himself a lot anyway. And I pretty much ghosted him. I sure did, because he was supposed to be coming back to see me, but he ended up stopping to see his ex-wife, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he slept over there or whatever, and they just told me everything. He was like blowing up my phone, like kept calling me for the past 3 days. Never showed up to my house. Never showed up. He didn't do that. I was like, you don't see everybody else, but you didn't see your girlfriend? Cool. So I started talking to him for 3 days straight. And on the third day, like Jesus Christ, I just I blocked him. I blocked him. Well, I told him, I said we're no longer in a relationship. Have a nice life. Deuces. And when I tell you I felt everything, it was so bad. Like later on that night, he was intimate with a woman, and I could feel it. When I tell you I felt everything as if it was me. And he was thinking about me while he was doing her. And which made me a little uncomfortable. Like, that's too strong. And then he messed up my New Year's Eve because I was at a party. I had to, like I said, he's a Cancer, I'm a Virgo. He was so freaking emotional that I started crying and I had to leave. Like, it was that bad. I was mad. So I spent like 4 months telling Spirit that this connection need to be disconnect. Like, this is too much. I should not be feeling him. Like, this is too much. Don't send me no water sign men. Don't. Because I don't do well when people just be crying. I really don't. Even my daughter is a Pisces. Sometimes I'll be like, girl, you be crying a little bit too much for me. But I have toned down a lot. But I don't, like I said, I'm not really an emotional person. It's more of like, suck it up. But who had a question? Do my daughters really even want me around? Or they purposely gang up on me? Now, Carrie, you know about your goddamn daughters. You know. What have you done to make your daughter feel this way? Let's start there. But yeah. But yeah, it took me like 4 months to really like disconnect from him. 4 months. I remember it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went outside. I went to a golf court, like the field. I seen all the stars. I said, look at here. Y'all gonna listen to me. Y'all need to fix this. And they fixed it within a month. What does Spirit want me to know? That you are blessed. That you are blessed. You are blessed, Christopher. Oh, dang. Things will turn in your favor. And you need a hug. Or you waiting for someone to forgive you. I seen that, and then I see the my other tarot deck. So I've been depressed. Being depressed is not going to get you anywhere. Okay, I'm going to start reading. Christopher, because I ain't trying to tap in deep. That is your message. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm doing good on my healing journey. You would know. You would know. And spirit don't, and that's the whole point, the word journey. Because it is a journey. You're going to make mistakes. They don't expect you to be perfect. That's like life. Life's supposed to teach us lessons that we need to learn. Because that's what you signed up when you came on this planet. And spirit will, if you if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, even though we have a free will, spirit has an interesting way of making sure that you don't go down that path. Like, for example, you're supposed to go to this person's house in particular. And even though you feel like you shouldn't go, but you're going to go anyway. But when that time comes and you get in your car don't start. Or you can't find your keys. That is spirit protecting you. Yeah. Because there were so many events that I wanted to attend. And it's always been a delay. Because it happened to me a lot. I paid for it and all that stuff. I said, I want to go to this event. Spirit like, nope. Something always come up. I said, dang, that's a waste of $40. They'll be like, I don't care. You're not going. Because it was protecting me. Even I booked like a run event. I was like, it's just outside. It's not like I'm running with a group of people. Spirit like, no. Because it was the type of people that was going to be there. And then the last one was another running group. And this was, what was that protest that happened? I think it was like around the president's birthday. I didn't think of at that time because the run event was for a different cause. And some reason I wasn't able to go because when I booked the event, they said that the run starts at 10. I was like, okay, because that morning I had gotten up, get my body ready, for the run event. And I said, okay, let me start leaving around 9. And for some reason, I checked my email and the vendor said, no, the run starts at 9. I was like, are you serious? I'm like, your shit. It says 10. That's what you advertise. And now in a private email that you sent like the morning of, no, the run event started at 9. That's an example of spirit was protecting me because what I did not know that it was a large protesting. Like it was a large crowd, people was protesting. So, of course that was around the world, but where I was going to get caught up in that area. And spirit was like, no, you can't go to that run event. So, but yeah, because spirit has done a lot of things, delay a lot of things for me in a good way. But yeah, don't question about your journey. Just enjoy it because you're learning. They'll give you signs too if you're doing a good job. Like for me last week, I was at Target. And you know how they have models on the poster and stuff, in clothes and everything? I kid you not. As I was walking, it was like at least like 20 of them, men, women, children, all of them was looking at me. It's like the models was coming alive. They was all looking at me as I was walking. And I felt this more of congratulations. You have done an amazing job. And I knew I wasn't crazy because they started moving and I felt it because I feel everything. Because people think that you have to feel something if it's a human. Everything that you see has energy. And it's crazy how spirit could turn something in and make it live for you to understand and see and feel. But yes, everybody looked at me and they was congratulating me. And I was like, wow, okay. Yep, everybody was congratulating me. Yes. Because you know your journey is amazing when things started coming around for you. You know, a lot of good things, like positive things are coming for you, or towards you. And people that you used to be cool with, they somehow vanish or you're feeling change towards them. So that's just spirit clearing them out. Because I've been doing a lot of clearing. I have. Because I'm at that, well, I always been at this point. My peace is what I fight for. Because I'm not going to let anybody disrupt that or drain it. Yes, not supposed to. A lot of times we forget that. And a lot of times we try to beg for people's friendship too. Like I said, this why I just feel like where I'm at, people just still a little weird. Because you can't sit here and advertise on social media that you're looking for like a play date, you know, someone with kids and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I respond. I guess spiritually, this is what I'm supposed to do. So we meet up at the park, and I thought the vibe went really well. And I think what probably throws it off, because when people see me, I have this young child energy. Like I'm wise, but at the same time, I have this child energy. Because I'm about to be 40 in a few months. But like I'm able to do cartwheel. I'm able to do a lot of stuff. So, and plus when I teach, right? Sometimes kids have a hard time, you know, open up. And her daughter was like that. Her daughter was nervous about my daughter. And I was like, y'all been so awkward. Like, come on. So I had to, because I'm extremely creative. So I had to come up with a way to like break the silence. So I was doing a cartwheel. I said, if I do a cartwheel, you're gonna dance, right? And my daughter, you're gonna dance. They're like, yeah. I was like, okay. So I did a cartwheel. That's like, wow. and then so finally they was able to dance. And then at the end, they became like almost best friends. They was like hugging. They was like holding hands. They was walking around the perimeter. And it was just so cute. But that's what I always wanted for my daughter. Because it is hard, you know, for, you know, you move into a new community and, you know, you're trying to make friends. Because everybody already grew up, you know, together. So we exchanged information, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, let's do a play date. I'm like, okay, cool. Then she tells me that, you know, May, that's when she graduates, because she's a director. She graduates because she's a director. she's like a director, so she has a lot of things that's going on in the month of May, and I said that's very understandable. So I gave her gave her grace and space. I still check up on her and stuff like that, because that's what friends supposed to do. And so she was like, yeah, I'm doing good. And she was like, later on, a few weeks later, she's like, her daughter got hurt. And I was like, okay, cool. She showed me a picture. And I was like, okay, I mean, you ain't got to do all of that. And then a few weeks ago, she was like, oh, we should meet up because finally, my schedule is cleared. I said, oh, okay, yeah. And she was like, what park you want to go to? I said, I'm just open to wherever park. And then she just went silent. I was like, oh, here this shit again. Because part of me, at that moment, I think I picked up something spiritual. I'm like, is she the goddamn man? And I'm the female? Like, what kind of mess is that? Because I feel like she was the man. She didn't look masculine. From the outside appearance, she looked very feminine. But her energy was given masculine. And it's funny that I said that. So she texted me, and I think I was in the bathroom doing something. I looked at my phone, and it shows that she unsent it. I don't know what kind of mess is that. It was like at 9. Because I get it. You probably had a typo error or something, but she didn't follow up with no message or anything. And then I think maybe the next day she texted me like, you want to hang out? I'm like, yeah. I was like, where? And then she just ghosted. I was like, what? I was like, no. Nah. That don't make no sense. You got doing in your mid freaking 40s. And you acting like this. I was like, no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was like, she could lose my number. Because I don't need those type of friends. I don't. And then there's one girl, I guess she's more of associate. Because she's helping me, the last 2 years of me transitioning out. Right? That was a sign to stay away from her. Yes. But she be on Facebook. That's the crazy part. She be on Facebook posting stuff. And part of me like wanted me to unfriend her, because I'm quick to block people. I'm very quick. But then I was like, nah, it may be a little weird because I'm trying to be political with it, because we stay in the community and it's almost like a close net. I said, no, I'll block her once I move. So I gotta play it right, but just not respond to her. So then this other girl, we was really good friends and stuff like that. She helped me the last 2 years of me getting out the military, because we go through a program called like transitioning. So the military has like these programs that you can participate in to transition to civilian life. So I just wasn't sure what I was going to do. I know, like I wasn't sure how the job market and stuff was happening, because I did got a job intern with Google, which it was something else. Something else, man. But yeah, I used to work for Google. And so like recently I went to go see her at her job because I was on base, for a medical appointment. And she was like, yeah, we were just catching up. She asked me, if I was dating and all that other stuff. I'm like, the last person I dated was like, end of last year. But it didn't work out, because she was like, because why? I said, because I didn't like the way he laughed. She was like, really? You don't like the way he laughed? I said, nope. And something in his spirit told me to stay away from him. Even on the first date, I wanted to run away. It was something about him. And I'm glad I didn't sleep with him. Because I'm like, it's been a month we talking and you ain't trying to get up in me. That's a red flag. But see, I was protected. That's why we didn't sleep together. But anyways, with her, she was like, yeah, because we could hang out. And I was upset that you leave me with all these people and stuff. I said, girl, I didn't leave you. I'm not that far from you, like 30 minutes away. So, big red flag. Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, he presented himself well on paper and all that stuff, but mm-mm. And I stopped talking to him. And he got upset. He got upset that I stopped talking to him. He really did. Because he was talking about hurting me. Yeah, I got a text message. He was like, basically, he was preventing himself from hurting me. He was like, if I told myself that I never want to, hurt you. And so he said, I will take a fork and do this. I was like, lose my goddamn number. Stop texting me. I almost got in an accident. I said, you bad karma. Bad karma. I almost got in an accident while he was calling me. Because I was trying to, either I was on my way to pick my daughter up some food. Yeah, I was on the way to McDonald's to grab her some food so I could take it to her for her cheerleading. But yeah, I almost got in an accident when he called me. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I almost got in an accident. There. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, with the girl acquaintance, she just, I don't know, something told me that just cut her off. Because she would read my message. Because I'm like, hey, let's go to this party. Because she begged me for a party. I was like, yeah, we could go to this party. And I get it. You're married and I'm single. So I don't expect that all these events that I go to that you're going to attend. And I understand that certain events, you can't come with me because, you're married. And plus, it has to be okay with your spouse. Like, you're married, I'm single. Because I could be out here, have a hot summer. You can't do that. So, but it's like, you can't sit here and ask to hang out with me, but then you don't want to show up. Like, you could just be honest in the first place. So I was like, yeah, she could watch me on Facebook. That's crazy how things can happen because of certain people we come in contact with. Yes, 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 yes. And with me elevating it, yes, 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 yes. And with me elevating it, you guys. Ooh, ooh. Mm, mm, mm. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Total view. Total view. Total view. Is it still frozen? Is it still frozen?